The Spring Breakout Series is going on, and it started out with Paul Skeens, last year's #1 pick, striking out the year prior #1 overall pick, Jackson Holliday, in an epic at-bat. This 4-day weekend event's going to be a chance for everybody to see some of their team's top prospects go head-to-head against each other, and to commemorate the moment, we have a Spring Breakout program in MLB The Show 24 right at launch. And you see, I already got 12 stars. I have played a total of 5 minutes. I'm telling you right now, with this method I'm about to show you, you can get this done within like an hour and a half, 2 hours time. So today I'm going to show you the fastest way to complete this, but before we do that, let's take a look at the reward path to see what you get. 5 stars, you get a silver pack. We don't really care about that. You'll see these are filled with a lot of different packs, but we care about these guys right here. At 10 stars, we get our first Spring Breakout player with Kyle Manzardo, first baseman for the Guardians. This is the first card you get at 10 stars, which you get in, once again, I already have him, like 5 minutes. And he's got very balanced stats, 81, 78 contact, 85 and 81 power. This is a very good day one, super cheap, super easy to get first baseman. Moving on, we got a little guy in Termarr Johnson, but he has a big time power. Actually, I think they gypped him on the power a little bit, but he's got 85 contact left, 84 power right, 80 fielding. He is only 5'7", so he's got big power for a little guy. But you'll get him at 20 stars. At 30 stars, you get Harry Ford, who feel like he's been around forever just because he had a really good WBC last year. But he's got solid contact, solid power for a catcher behind the plate, good arm, good speed. He's very athletic. 40 stars, the guy I'm excited about, the Miz, Jacob Misiorowski, and his big fastball. 92 hits per 9. 53 walks per 9. Sounds about right. He has no idea where his pitches are going. 97 velo, 97 break. He's got a fastball that can reach 99. Slider, cutter, curveball, changeup. So the pitch repertoire is solid, but he does not have outlier for whatever reason. The guy threw 103 multiple times in the Futures game last year, but nope, doesn't deserve outlier, I guess. Way to go, SDS. Once you get further in the program, packs get a little bit better too. At 50, you get a Boldness Habit, which if you don't know, this is basically guaranteed a gold or better card. So you do have a chance of getting a diamond out of this pack. And then 55, dude, these are where these cards start getting really good. 55 stars, you get 87 overall, James Wood. He's huge. He is 6'7", 240 pounds, 102 power versus righties, and 86 power versus lefties, 80 fielding, 81 speed. Just big time power for him. But if you don't like tall guys like Aaron Judge, probably won't like him too much. But at 55 stars, that seems pretty easy to get, and you get a really good card. Moving on at 70, it gets better. You get a 89 overall, Colson Montgomery, who's very well balanced. His hitting stats remind me a lot of Manzardo's, which you got at 5 stars or 10 stars compared to what you get here at 70 stars. 79, 84 contact, 83 and 81 power, 82 fielding, 6'7" speed. That's pretty good for a day one shortstop. And then the big card at the end is another Nationals outfielder, last year's #2 overall pick, right behind Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz. 95 and 82 contact, 85 and 80 power, 81 fielding, 85 speed. This is about as well balanced as a card can be this early in the game. So by my count, there are 7 cards, 85 or better, including multiple 87 pluses that are going to be perfect for a lot of guys, whether you're no money spent or whether you're spending a shit ton of money. But now let me tell you about today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is my favorite place to play fantasy games, more specifically their pick'em entries. All you have to do is pick higher or lower for 2 to 5 stats from your favorite players. Simply just submit the ticket and you can earn up to 20 times your money. The best part about Underdog is that if you use code Bkindel or click the link in the description, they will double your first deposit up to $100. Again, download the Underdog Fantasy app and use code Bkindel to double your first deposit. Now back to the video. So now let's talk about the fastest way to get these players. And the reason I have 12 stars already is I went through and I just did these moments right away. They're super easy. Took me maybe 5 minutes to do all 4 of these. This one, tally 2 hits with James Wood. He's got a really good swing for a big guy. I hit 2 bombs on 2 at bat. This is also on veteran difficulty, but Misiorowski, he does have some command issues, but you got pitched 2 innings without giving up a run, striking out 3 batters. Colson Montgomery gained the extra base hit was the hardest one for me, but I still got that first attempt. Tally 1 extra base hit with him, and then Dylan Cruz tallying 4 total bases. All these, I think I got done in the first attempt. They were really easy, and then you have an optional extreme moment, which is Paul Skeens tallying 3 extra base hits without making 3 outs. The lineup is provided for you, so you'll get to test out Jackson Holliday, Dylan Cruz, and some of the other new cards. I tried this one once, and I did fail it, so you don't have to do it. It is optional, but if you do, you get 9 stars. But right here, starting out with the 4 moments, each one's worth 3, so you get 12 stars, and that will lead you all the way to Kyle Manzardo right off the bat. So we got 12 stars, we got Kyle Manzardo. What should we do next? What I would do is I would focus on these general missions since you don't have a lot of spring outbreak players. I would put Kyle Manzardo at first base and then fill the rest of your lineup with cards that portray to these missions. So I would put in a few catchers, a few first basemen, few second basemen, few shortstops, and then you can kind of miss a match a little bit. So I'll put in a national second baseman, a national first baseman, whatever the case may be. Just include a couple nationals, but you should be able to get all 5 of these done in 2 games versus the CPU on rookie difficulty. Playing Colorado, and that's going to be super simple to get done. You need 25 total bases with catchers. That gives you 5 stars. 10 extra base hits with first baseman is also 5. You get 15 hits with second baseman, gets you 5. Get on base 10 times with shortstops, gets you 5, and then finish it off 5 home runs with nationals, gives you 5 for a total of 25 stars. Okay, maybe it'll take a few longer than 2 games, maybe like 3 or 4. And on top of that, by the time you're done with those missions, you'll have Kyle Manzardo's PXP mission. You only need 150. That is literally 2 games. So we just got all these general missions done for 25, and then we also got Kyle Manzardo's PXP mission done for an extra 5. So right there, we got 30 stars on top of the 12 we already have. So we would acquire Tamar Johnson, who's a second baseman. We would acquire Harry Ford, and then we would acquire The Miz. So just like that, yeah, it may take a couple games, but we got 4 cards relatively quick. We're about halfway done with the program, so now where do we go? You could start attacking some of these other missions, but what I would personally do is I would go to the Spring Breakout Showdown. What's nice about this is it's not very long, are difficult to complete. You will face 3 boss rounds. A lot of these used to have like 10. So as long as you're not struggling hitting, this shouldn't take you long to get through. And when you're done with it, you get 15 stars towards the program. So we were just saying at 42 stars, we get an extra 15. I'm guessing the showdown will take you maybe 15 minutes to complete if it takes you a little bit to get some of these hits. But now that I'm done with that, I go from 42 to Miz to 57, and I get this 87 overall James Wood card. And what's nice about being at this James Wood card is for the player missions, the only one we don't have yet is this Colston Montgomery card. Otherwise, we can get the PXP with every single card that we have right now. You obviously don't need it for Dylan Cruz, and there's no card in between these two. So now there's a couple of options that you can do. Now that I'm thinking about this, what I think would probably be the best is you have to play multiplayer at some point, no matter what route you take. You could finish this Paul Skeens mission and only have to play 1 multiplayer game, or you have to complete all 3 of these. So you either have to complete 1 or 3 online multiplayer missions, which include total bases with Spring Breakout players, Ks with Spring Breakout players, 15, and then 40 total bases, and then 5 home runs. My initial plan was to do that last and then just start working on these player missions, but I think it might be better to start on the multiplayer. I'm not going to do the Paul Skeens mission just because it'll probably take me too long and I want to play multiplayer anyways. So what I'll do is put James Wood in, I'll put Miz in, Harry Ford, Tamar Johnson, Kyle Manzardo. I got 5 cards I'm working on PXP towards, then honestly, I would just start playing a little bit of ranked seasons. The event's not working right now. I don't know why, and I don't know what the requirements are. But if the event allows you to use these Spring Breakout players, which I'm guessing it's going to, I don't see why you wouldn't, I would hop into an event game. Just right now, I don't know what the requirements are, but if you have the opportunity to and can use Spring Breakout players, hop into the event and use those guys. Otherwise, just play ranked seasons, work towards the program. We got the ranked reward program, which is completely revamped this year. You can work your way towards this Andrew McCutcheon or the World Series pack. But this one's probably going to take you the longest to complete, especially if you're not great online. If you're not great online, definitely do this Paul Skeens mission, and then you only gotta do one of these. But I like playing online, so I'll try to attack all three and just get it when I do. But that gives you 15 stars towards the program, and now all of a sudden we unlock Colson Montgomery. And the reason I'm saying maybe start with the online instead of attacking those missions is because you get more PXP from playing online than you do for CPU. You'll see right there that it says 1.5 times PXP for ranked, events, or BR, and only 1 for Conquest, play for CPU, or mini seasons. I have to get those ranked missions done anyways, these multiplayer missions done, so by the time I'm done with these, with the 1.5 multiplier, I should be done with a majority of these missions. Maybe Mazeroski isn't done, maybe I don't have enough Spring Breakout series, but I'd say probably 80% of these will be done. The only one that won't be for sure is Montgomery, because we just got him. So you even might be a little bit further than that 87. You might be like towards 90 something and only need a few things done. But then you would just plug in Montgomery into your lineup. You would obviously use what other players need PXP still, and then you hop into a play versus CPU game. Put on rookie difficulty, play in Colorado, and you will get this done in probably 2 games, I guess, at most with Montgomery. Just put him at leadoff. And that would get you to 100 stars and unlock 89 overall Dylan Cruz. Great day 1 card. That's not all the Spring Breakout cards we have in the game right now. We have this 40k choice pack that you can buy in the store, which has 90 overall Jackson Holiday, 90 overall Paul Skeens, and 90 overall Ethan Salas. It also has a base round. Be sure to check that out, see if your favorite card's in there. And it's also going to update. I think the first update is sometime next week, so relatively soon we'll get a new refresh to this with some more cards from that, hopefully a Jackson Churio. Let me know what you think of the Spring Breakout program. Who is your favorite player from this program, and let me know who your favorite prospect is from your favorite team. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Road to 5,000 subscribers, and if you like this video, I also think you're gonna like this one as well. Be sure to check it out.